Come to find out, this entire thing was just something cooked up between one of my baby mamas and my own mother, for Christ's sake. My own mother betrayed me and told a bunch of lies. She told people that I was on drugs. I've been sober for 2 years. She told several lies throughout this, which will be unraveled in the lawsuit. There's a lot of other people's names. Here's a few of them. There's social worker Felicia Robinson, who works for Rowan County Department of Social Services. There is her boss, Miss Holly Mullins. I use the term miss very lightly. I suppose she is a supervisor. She supervises 6 social workers in total, including Miss Robinson. That's about all I know about her. And yeah, no, I have been absolutely deprived of my right to visit my children. Right now, I have a court order in black and white. It says that I can pick my sons up on Sundays for unsupervised day visits. I have spent some time outside of the country. I have gotten on the phone. And one of the things that my therapist had recommended is that I just start letting it out. You know, you have to have a healthy release. And so I told these motherfuckers exactly how I felt. And I used a lot of cuss words. And they're trying to make the case that I threatened somebody, or that I'm talking about taking my kids out of the country. It's all a bunch of nonsense. It's just more insider trading, more conspiracies, more nonsense. I gave no indication of that whatsoever. I have Legos. I want to kiss them. I'm not even in the United States. I would have to fly back to even get my visit, which they are still denying me. It's been, oh, I don't know, 8 weeks or something. It has been 9 months since my children have spent the night with me. They have no evidence. None. Nothing. And all this is getting ready to be unraveled in this lawsuit. So, I mean, it's like I told one of those social workers. I don't know very much about checkers, but if you want to play chess, let's go. Now, as far as a complete list of names, I'm still working on that. I have Carrie Walters, or Walters, something like that. Anyhow, she was appointed as my court-appointed attorney. Judge Beth Dixon. There is Felicia Robinson, who's a social worker. Her boss, Holly Mullins. Her boss's name is Micah, I think. I can't remember, can't recall. And I don't know who his boss or her boss is, but apparently they answer directly to the board of directors. So I'm going to go above everybody, and we can get it all figured out. Now, I have demanded to see my children because I have a court order and they have no evidence, and I never threatened anybody, and I never ever talked about taking my kids out of the country myself. That's all I'm going to say about that. Another demand that I've made is I am an official resident of Costa Rica through the Rentista program. I paid $60,000 for that. If you don't know what that is, look into it. I did it. That's why I sold my house, among other reasons. Chief among them was the death threats I was receiving because you people tried to put it forth that either I or my ex-girlfriend did something to my freaking kids. So here's my list of demands that are still not being met. I want to see my kids, unsupervised, as guaranteed to me by the court order. I want the Costa Rican embassy, the consulate, to become involved in this case immediately. And I want a translator. I'm bilingual. I don't understand much of their English, and they've asked for a translator, and they refuse to give me one. They're now trying to communicate with me sometimes in Spanish, and their Spanish is bad. I don't understand it. So I want to see my kids. I want a translator. I want the embassy involved with this. And aside from all that, I've fired my attorney. She does not represent me. I want to appear at the next hearing via Zoom. Oh, I forgot more people on the list of names. Emerald Courtney is named on that lawsuit. Courtney Dawn Rutt is named on that lawsuit. The 2 detectives that came to my house, there was some skinny little frail woman who was nice, but it was fake, you could tell. And then there was a big fat man. Now, I know her name, but I don't know his, and I'm going to find it out. And all of you people are going to be named in this lawsuit as well. I am now working with my ex-girlfriend, who they tried to say hurt the children and tried to pin a bunch of stuff on her. They have no evidence. The detectives refused to show up to the court hearings, and it has been continued ad infinitum. So all of those, and all of the people who have been involved with this shit from a place called Terry Hess, which is like look into it. I don't know. It's in Rowan County. I guess I don't know whether that's a private business or whether public officials work there. I need to find that out. But all of you are cooked. All of you are cooked like a Thanksgiving turkey. I mean, I'm just going to tell you that right now. So good luck. But yeah, I mean, as far as a complete list of names, that's pretty complete. There's Angie Williams, maiden name Angie Rackley. My own mother is on that lawsuit. And there, I think there's a few other people. But, I mean, I'm not going to give you any more details. That's what you need to know. We're coming. I'm coming. You know who I am? I'm their damn daddy. Me. The same one that's been taking care of them their entire lives. Me. Y'all are going to find out. You're gonna see a bunch of facts come out. Let's see it. Oh, one more thing. And there'll be a lot of one more things. It's going to be a long story. It's probably going to take a long time. But there's a lot of other family members of mine that are going to be named as well. I'm not going to put their names out there yet. But I'm pretty much going to subpoena all of you and have an attorney put you under oath. And we'll see what you know and what you don't. We'll see what was said behind closed doors. And all of the stuff that has been done in the dark, I promise you it's going to come to light. Their daddy, me, is going to make that happen. Oh, there's also the original, I suppose, investigative caseworker that worked for DSS. Her name is Zoma Gomez. She's going to be named on it. Yeah, I mean, I'm coming after all of you. I'm not going to play these games with you anymore. I've done everything that's been asked of me. Every single time that I would try to make an attempt, they would move the goalposts. I can prove it. I'm going to, at the very least, no, I tell you what, they're going to be named on it too. Daniel Cook, who used to be a therapist for Genesis in Salisbury, North Carolina. And there's another woman whose name is Maria. I don't know her last name at this moment, but I'm going to find it out. She was the person who did my mental health screening. So what this has been is a huge conspiracy designed to, I suppose, enter my children into this freaking, as fodder for this adoption farm or something. I mean, that's my opinion. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know where they are. Nobody has told me. I have repeatedly asked over and over and over and over again, and it took about a week and a half before somebody finally told me where they were. And all of this is plain and simply retaliation. I hurt their feelings. They didn't like the things that I had to say. That's fine. You hurt mine. You know, no harm, no foul. There's nothing illegal about that. They tried to make the case at one time, at one of the hearings, and restrict my visits because I guess they never asked me. They never asked me for any clarification at all, or what happened. They never asked me for a story or a statement. I guess one of my kids went back to my mom's house and said they were hungry. They're kids. They play real hard. I feed them. I lived on a damn farm. I had, I don't know how many chickens in the backyard that I could have went out and shot. The house was full of food. The one and only time that a social worker has bothered to even come over and check on my house. It took them, I don't know how many months to do that. And guys, I'm sorry, I'm trying to make this long story as short as possible, but I'm coming, period. And my sons, if, you know, years go by and I still haven't seen you, it wasn't me. It was them. I tried. I'm still trying. I try every day. I quit my job. I don't have a job. This is the only thing I focus on now. It's creating a record on this YouTube channel and texting these people all day long, every single day. Until I get answers. Until I file formal complaints. Like I said, I got you guys some Legos. I want to give them to you. I guess I'll just mail them over there. I'll do what I can to fly into the United States for your birthdays and for Christmas. I don't know if anybody's going to let me see you, but I'll be there. I love you.